Okay, go ahead and tweet this shit out. Okay, and we're live.
Oh shit, that means we have consequences.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Radical Tangent.
Oh yeah.
I am Subconscious Devil. This is Wild Tanuki. He doesn't know how to say his own name. It's fine.
Hey, dude, there's two of us here today. Well, there's more than two of us here today.
Yeah, but you're part of the show.
Yeah, I'm part of the show, but you've never done an intro like that, so fuck you.
Well, we're changing the format, okay?
God, warn me before we're changing the fucking format, you fuckhead.
Hi, Laura. Okay, and today we have a special guest with Hateful Bastard.
I
He's
will
here.
stab you.
Say hi, Hateful.
Hello.
Ignore the other guy. It's fine.
Oh, fucking. Anyways, on with the format.
That I change daily. It's fine.
That's how the pros do it, I think.
It is. Well, shit. Look at Jeff and Nick. They change it minutely.
Hey, man.
Are you saying that we should copy them, not be original, not be ourselves? Fuck you.
I'm not who I say I am. I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's because you're a fucking twat. I speak from the heart.
It's because you're a pussy.
No, it's because you're a cunt. That's why I'm the charming one. I'm the reason people come into view each week.
Yeah, okay. You want to know what? If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here, okay? You would not be 49 subscribers famous, okay? That's enough to almost fill up a bus.
No, I would just be 400 and...
But they don't listen to you talk. Shut up. Anyways.
493 followers.
Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, fucker.
Okay.
No seriousness. Yeah, it's this week. What we've had.
Give me a second. Continue, and I'll catch up.
Okay. We've had some interesting stuff that we've looked at. The new Darksiders 3 trailer came out, which probably I'm about the only person in this.
Laura. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Sorry. Just answering a question.
When one spouse says to the other one they're gonna stab them, yeah, that's when you feel like you're with a married couple. Anyways, so Darksiders 3 trailer comes out. That was probably a big thing for May. Also, the date for when the Destiny 2 beta, the open beta, has come out.
Oh,
that's
for PC or just for?
I think it's overall. It's just an open beta in general. It's going to be the 6th of September.
Oh, see, I was in a GameStop the other day, and I heard that it was for Xbox only was the 6th. I heard that Xbox only was on the 6th. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I was in a GameStop. Okay, go ahead.
Bungie's had a hit and miss relationship with Bungie ever since they left and dropped Halo and all that. So it's hard to say if that is the case. I think if it was an open beta, the early release would probably lean more towards PlayStation. So
that would make more sense.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure. So, what else did you already talk about? The first two things that we've got on the docket this week?
No, I was getting to the itinerary basically.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
did you do the first two things
we were talking about Spiderman Homecoming. That just came out
Friday.
Yes, that's correct. So it just came out Friday. We watched it obviously this past couple days. We have our own opinions about it. The MCU television series that are coming out, the Damage Control one, which Damage Control is something that just started up with Spider-Man Homecoming. So it's kind of hard to point what really is going on with it.
Yeah, the only thing that we'll go into it because there's not a lot that we know about it.
Yeah, we'll kind of be bouncing around with it.
And then, go ahead.
Then we have the Cloak and Dagger premiere in the winter of 2018.
Yeah.
That's going to be on Freeform, right?
Yeah.
And ABC?
No, Freeform is owned by ABC. That's a thing.
Oh, so it's gonna be on Freeform, but not on the actual ABC network.
No, it's just it's a cable version of ABC, I guess. I don't know. I don't have cable, so I don't care.
Well, Freeform's like their ABC trying to network out into the internet realms.
Oh, yeah.
And the problem is it's a lot of kind of mainly progressive ideology shows and whatnot. So we'll see how this series goes.
Okay, and then there's another thing we're gonna kind of. We're going to talk about the Punisher show a little bit. There's not a whole lot that we know about it, really. And then Tanuki already talked about the Darksiders, which he'll be doing a review on the trailer because I just didn't have time to watch it.
Nor does he care, so.
I really don't. But, no, seriously, I would have watched it.
I know. I'm being honest with the people. You don't give a fuck about it. I do. So
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. No biggie, man.
Well,
Don't lie
I
to
mean,
Laura.
Don't lie to Laura.
okay, and then...
And I just looked up. The beta is basically open to all platforms.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So if you want to play the beta for Destiny 2, it's open for all platforms September 6th.
Are they doing a cross-platform thing?
I don't think so. I think the only one that really tried to do cross-platform a lot was Shadowrun. And it really did not play well because you're also playing with like different styles of machines.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, Microsoft is very against doing any kind of cross-platform because there is a disadvantage to controller players. There just is.
You can't even argue it. So anyways.
And then we have something new that Hateful's actually here to talk with us about. It's going to be a new segment that we're going to start doing every few weeks or so.
Or once a month, depending on how things go about our situation.
Yeah, so we'll kind of talk about that when the time comes. But Hateful's going to hang out with us the whole time, so it's going to be great. We're going to ruin movies for him. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's how that shit goes.
Well, that's how our shit goes. You remember the first few episodes when we just like explained everything about the movie?
Yeah, and then I said, you know what? Maybe if they want to watch the movie, we may not want to talk about everything about the movie that happens.
Yeah, I think the last episode that we did that with was the Power Rangers.
Which we weren't ruining anything because fuck that movie.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that movie anyways.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if we're going to get like a new something else is going to take the reins of the Power Rangers eventually for the worst movie we've ever watched in the entirety of this podcast.
We'll put it this way, that the last film that we talk about today wasn't even as bad.
No.
It was fucking bad, but in a different way.
Yeah. At least the cinematography was on point.
Yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and just kind of give a quick rundown of Spider-Man Homecoming, and then we'll talk about what we thought about it and kind of go into this. This is going to be the big bulk of what we're talking about this week. So, Spider-Man Homecoming obviously came out on Friday. We already mentioned that. Stars a young Peter Parker. He's 15 in this one now.
Probably the youngest we've seen so far, honestly.
Yep.
Which it kind of put me off a little bit because just like seeing somebody in high school, after being in high school, you see them try to go like, oh, here's the high school experience, and they fucking overplay it like goddamn crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, no matter how bad high school was, it was never that bad. Come on.
Well, we'll put it this way. They took the nerd and made him go to prom. The nerds never go to prom. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to go to prom. I didn't go to prom. I wasn't
I didn't go
good.
to prom.
Fucking nerds.
Did you go to prom?
No.
Not mine. No, I went to everyone else's.
Or no,
Oh,
it was homecoming actually. Homecoming. Huh.
Free food. Can't. Yeah.
Free food that you had to pay like $100 for. It's fine.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't.
I
went
never
to
went
everyone
to.
else's.
Oh.
I went to 3 dances in the entirety of me being in high school. Because I fucking hate going to dances.
I went to 1, and that was the military ball because I was in ROTC in high school.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was one of those kids.
Yeah, trust me, I knew a lot of those kids.
You were one of those. Oh, no, you weren't. Never mind. I know what you were.
Oh!
You know what? Okay, so the ROTC... here's the hierarchy. Cool kids, nerds, ROTC nerds, band geeks.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm cool as fuck.
You're still a band geek. You always will be. It's fine.
Oh, dude, he must jerk himself off at night thinking about that. It's like, yeah, I may be an ROTC nerd, but fucking Tanuki was a goddamn fucking band geek. Oh!
I do, actually. That's mostly what's going through my mind, actually. I mean, I've been doing that for years, though. I just didn't know you before, so it's fine.
It's like, I don't know this guy, but fuck him! I need to open this beer, or else I'm not going to be able to get through this.
Yeah, you're getting pretty fucking angry over there. Getting all aggro and shit.
And by the way, this is a St. Peter's old-style porter. It's fantastic.
Yeah, see, Laura was a band geek. Damn.
Well, she's a dick, too, so I don't really care.
I never had beef with any of you guys.
See, I would have been in the chess club, but I always liked chess, but I didn't like it enough to do the chess club thing because I was okay at chess. I just didn't really care about getting any better at chess. So I would have just brought the whole team down. Then I didn't do extracurricular things in high school.
If I didn't do extracurricular shit, I'd probably be like a Unabomber or something.
You're not now? Damn.
No.
You still got time, man. Come on.
Yeah, God damn it.
Get some life goals, dude.
So, anyways.
I got a fucking bomb a post office and shit. Anyways.
I started a martial arts club at my school.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I started a paintball club of mine. Anyways. So, thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming aside from the nerd aspect, because that's too easy a pot shot to make.
Yeah. So, God, what was the name of the villain? I completely forgot the name of the fucking villain.
Vulture?
Yeah, Vulture. Yeah. I was thinking Falcon, but I'm like, no, Falcon's a good guy.
No. You see, the problem is that they made the Vulture in this one a lot cooler than he is in the actual like TV series or comics.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of have to.
Well, yeah. I mean,
pretty shit character to fucking try to go with.
Well, I mean, even then, it's just like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. That one was kind of shit compared to the one in the comic books.
Yeah, the Green Goblin was not entertaining at all.
Okay. On top, like even further than that, Hobgoblin,
which was his son, right?
Yeah, he was.
That was
Norman
pathetic. That was fucking pathetic.
That was part 3, though. You can't count part 3.
Yeah, we fucking can because it fucking exists.
Nothing was good in part 3, though.
Nothing was good in part 1 either.
The only good movie out of all those is 2.
We'll put it this way. Those 3 movies made me no longer a fan of Spider-Man. Spider-Man used to be my jam. Those 3 movies sucked.
Like, the best one out of them, Spider-Man 2, even it had shortcomings.
Spider-Man 2 was basically a fucking romance film. It was garbage. I don't know. But anyway, so Peter Parker is a young kid, 15 years old. Gets the Spider-Man suit from Tony Stark, which you see in the trailers. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with it. He's just going around, like, saving people's bikes and shit that are getting stolen, and I don't know. What did you think about that? Having him start out as basically a low level. I mean, he wasn't even like Iron Fist level at that point.
No, he's a fucking intern.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, what? Tony Stark gave him the suit?
yeah, Tony
Yeah.
Stark gives him the suit. You see that in the trailer.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
first
I
like
don't care.
the first suit he gets like he builds one himself and he makes like the web launchers and all that shit. And it's like essentially he's wearing sweatpants and a hoodie and fucking dumbass shit, and then he has like his high tech web launchers. Then Tony Stark makes him like a hardcore suit with like a ton of different functions and whatnot. And that's what he uses through the majority of the film, and that's what he used in the Captain America Civil War film.
Yeah, because this film, the start of it, kind of starts out when Tony Stark goes to see him. Oh,
Yeah,
apparently we had a hiccup in the. So how much did it miss? Do you know?
Maybe a minute. But we're all caught up now.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that, guys. There's nothing we can do about YouTube being stupid. So.
It's all Nuki's
Exactly.
fault anyway.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, so basically the movie starts out with Spider-Man getting contacted by Tony Stark, and then him getting driven there by Happy and all that. He gets there, and then he does the fight with fucking Captain America and all those fucking assholes. Then it comes back around, and he gets to keep the suit and whatnot.
Yeah, and then. So there's that awkward hug scene with Tony Stark in the car.
Yeah, and everybody hitting on Aunt May.
Yeah, which I honestly, every time I've seen Aunt May up until this, she's been like this old maid, like she's like in her 60s or some shit, and I'm like, how can that be his aunt?
Yeah.
In
yeah.
this one, they picked Marissa Tomei.
Like as they say, a hot Italian.
Yeah, and she's good looking. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'd fucking hit on that.
So
How you doing?
and then Spider-Man's out doing his thing, and his friend finds out.
And then everybody's hitting on his aunt. Super hot.
And Hateful gets a kick out of that for some reason.
I do. I sure do.
Dude, what's more funnier than watching a bunch of guys hit on a superhero's aunt?
That's true.
I don't know. I laugh whenever a bunch of guys hit on any one person.
So how you doing, miss? You doing all right?
Are you
I'll
retarded
show
or
you what they
something?
call, huh?
You sound retarded.
Well, that's okay. You sound retarded to me all the time.
I sound retarded to me too, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, so Spider-Man gets a suit. His friend finds out, and he becomes the quote-unquote guy in the chair.
Yeah, guy in the chair. That's like probably the best part of it.
Yeah, I gotta admit, like the idea of like having a guy in a chair, it really is. It's a good way to play it, because for some reason that guy is always the most interesting.
Yeah.
He has the most character. Because I guess like in Firefly it was Wash. And then in a few other ones it was... It's hard to think of all of them, but always the person that's like behind the desk, behind the earpiece, is always the more interesting character.
Tanuki, I have a question for you. Did you share that we were live with any of the people that we normally share with?
No.
Hurry up and get on that real quick, and we'll continue.
Thought you fucking did, asshole.
I tweeted the damn thing out. I did my part. You do your part. I set up everything. The least you can do is tell people that I did it.
Okay, asshole. I will do that shit.
You retweeted, didn't we?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but there's a few.
There's more to it than that.
Yeah, there's a few Discords that we put it in, and a few massive DMs with like 30 plus people that we do it in.
You gotta call the red phone. I gotcha.
So anyways,
It doesn't matter anyways because Discord's down right now.
well, you can do it in the big live one. I did it in the little, or in the big group chat. I did it in the little one.
Right, I'll do it in fucking the big one.
Yeah, do it in the Butthole Surfers one. That's what I meant.
You have a DM group that just talks about the butthole servers.
No, the name changes every few days, but right now it's called the Butthole Surfers.
Oh.
Yeah. I changed it to a few different ones occasionally.
So, anyways.
One might have been Gemini sucks ass. No, sucks cock. That's it.
Gemini.
Yep.
Yeah, Gemini, the fucking YouTuber that's all up on the white YouTubers' nuts.
But,
Yeah, he's like an owl or shit.
But anyway, so
anyway.
So the way that this kind of goes is, you know, Tony Stark is telling him, you know, keep yourself on the ground, go stay, you know, small. And he's like,
keep below the ground, help out the little guy.
And he's like, but you know, I'm a grown up, I'm a superhero, blah blah blah. You know, he's basically the teenager that thinks he's an adult. I mean,
fucking little teenager thinks he knows everything.
Exactly, and it's cool. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. You know, teenagers do that shit, even in real life, not just in the movies. So he goes and he you know, he fights off the Vulture and everything. You know, he does his thing, and the movie ends, and I don't know. So the way that they have this going, the way they have this Spider-Man arc for what this is, phase 3 that we're in the middle of right now for the MCU. The way that they have the Spider-Man arc is the next Spider-Man movie comes after Infinity War, which is the next Avengers movie.
Really?
I'm gonna stab you.
See, no. This is the reason why it's good that I don't always pay attention to everything. It's because we can discuss it.
Well, and then there's an unnamed Avengers movie that comes after that, but there's also, you know, the Thor movie that's coming out, and then I'm sure there's going to be fucking another Iron Man movie somewhere in there. A couple other movies.
There's never going to be another Hulk movie ever.
Nope. Planet Hulk is being done in Thor Ragnarok. We know that already. We discussed.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, they'll never make another Hulk film ever again.
No, they won't. There's no way they could, unless they do She-Hulk.
They just can't do it right.
Nope.
They're so fucking stupid about it.
The only way that there's going to be anything remotely related to Hulk is if they do a She-Hulk film.
I'd be for She-Hulk.
She is an Avenger.
She-Hulk is just kind of meh to me. Yeah, well, and see, that's what I'm thinking is this will be like, the only thing I can think is that the Black Widow and Hulk get together and they have a kid. And that kid turns into She-Hulk eventually. In like phase 12 or some shit.
God, I hope they're not making these fucking shit movies by 12.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, they are. They're only in phase 3. How many phases do they have planned? Like 5 so far that they have planned now?
I didn't even know they had 5. I just heard of 3. I thought they were done after that.
Oh, no. So
They'll keep
we've got...
going as long as the money's still there.
Exactly.
So hopefully that money fucking dries up and they can shut the fuck up.
By the time of fucking Doctor Strange 5.
Well, we'll put it this way. Look at what they did with the X-Men. The X-Men, number 3 was shit. So what did they do? They just rebooted the whole thing. And then they fucked it all up. So they rebooted it again. And I think they just rebooted it again just now with Logan and Apocalypse.
No. It was, they rebooted it during, it was the film before that. It was,
Days of Future Past.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Either way. So they've rebooted at least twice, maybe 3 times.
No, they've only done it the once, because they had the reboot during Days of Future Past, and after that, they just kind of stayed to the younger generation of X-Men.
No, what they did was they rebooted after 3 with a new class, right?
No.
Yes, they did. What came after a new class? Or what came after? Or the first class, sorry. What came after 3?
What came after 3 was First Class, but that was prior to the events of the first X-Men movie.
Yeah, but they...
That's not rebooting the series. That's not retconning.
They rebooted the series. It's fine.
No, they didn't fucking reboot it. That's a prequel. That's not a reboot.
And then, well, the reason that they had to actually reboot it was because of the horrible Wolverine Origins.
They had to reboot it because of continuity, because it was so god awful that everything went to fucking shit. But they didn't reboot it 3 times throughout the course of it. They just started it again in 3 separate sections.
They okay, fine. Let me rephrase. They were attempting to reboot with the First Class. How's that?
Well, the one that's after, actually no, it wasn't the First Class after 3. It was X-Men Origins Wolverine that was after 3.
Yeah,
it was First Class.
Okay, but they were trying to reinvent the series because they fucked everything up in Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, exactly. I agree to that.
Which
they did. They were just trying to like sweep it under the rug, and they finally realized, you know what? We just got to completely just destroy everything. And then with Days of Future Past, they did exactly that.
Yeah.
Now Apocalypse is like their first movie after they completely dismembered the timeline.
Okay.
And then the movie after that is Logan, which was way set in the future.
Yeah, it was like 30 years in the future or something.
Yes, but what I'm saying is Days of Future Past was the only time where they completely just ripped apart the universe and said, you know what, fuck it, we're going to start from here, that's it. They didn't try to reboot it 3 times. They tried to sweep it under the rug 3 times.
Hey, Cog, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, buddy. That's
Fuck you, AC. Fuck you. So, anyways.
Sorry, I can't help that I'm right.
You're barely right. We're both technically right, fucker.
No, I'm 100% right.
No, you're barely right.
You're trying to scrape on the scraps.
So,
semantics, I think. I think we can move on.
Yeah, we can move on. So, after the next 2 Avengers movies and all the other fucking weird movies that they do in the middle there, because, you know, they're going to have, individual movies that they do, like Thor Ragnarok and stuff.
Yeah, and then, of course, like, Guardians of the Galaxy and all the other jazz.
Is Guardians of the Galaxy is actually... is it separate?
No, it's not separate. It's not separate from the universe, but it's kind of its own thing right now.
Okay, but they're
it has no real
I think they're eventually going to tie them together. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, it's eventually going to be tied in with Infinity Wars and all that. Because right now, like, after the end scene in Guardians of the Galaxy with, lost the name.
Hey, Cogrinder has a point.
Fuck all of you, all right? This is the one thing that we can agree on, though. So
I bet it would be romantic.
Well, I mean, I know how to show a lady a good time. Okay.
No, don't worry. I'll lay out a path of roses for you.
Of course, bitches always be doing shit like that.
God, you're gay sometimes.
You're the one that wants roses there.
I was in it for you, but whatever.
Anyways, so after the Avengers movies, there's going to be a second Spider-Man movie. And that right there, the second Spider-Man movie, will be the end of Phase 3. Right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, after that, they're starting Phase 4, in which I think, this is just speculation, Spider-Man is being groomed by Tony Stark to take over as the lead Avenger.
Then, as we were talking before, so Sam, the Red Falcon, is going to probably take over as, like, the leader of the Secret Avengers, basically.
Of the bad guys, basically, yeah.
Not the bad guys.
Well, the bad guys in the Civil War arc, fucker.
I know the Civil War arc, but the main guy who was the bad guy was the asshole who put everybody against each other.
I know. No, what I'm saying is, like, there's the 2 groups there.
So you automatically assume Captain America's the bad guy because he just kind of goes rogue.
Well, no. According to the universe, he is. Remember, they even mentioned it a couple times in this. He's a war criminal.
He's the one that defies the government, yeah.
Yeah, so he's...
Semantics.
He's quote-unquote the bad guy. Feel better now? Dude, I mean, I can't believe I have to fucking explain everything to you.
You know, just when we start to ease out of that married territory, you guys just go right back to
It's the format, fucker. Don't fuck with the format.
It's our fucking charm. Get used to it. Anyways.
Experiencing the nuclear family in real time here. It's pretty awesome.
We don't have any children. Would you like to be our child?
No.
Okay. Then shut up.
So shut the fuck up, sit there, and enjoy listening to us yell at each other.
There's got to be a point between marriage and children. I think that's where we are.
Yeah, because you need somebody else to hate other than your significant other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways.
I guess so.
So,
Spider-Man's
going to take over the leadership of the Avengers, and Sam's going to take over the leadership of the illegal Avengers, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think eventually they're going to all come together and they're all going to fuck it out, so it's fine.
Well, it's going to be Civil War 2.
So, and then what it's going to be is Peter Parker has to deal with the aftermath of the Iron Man, Captain America era. Because they're going to... They're going to...
Actually, that'd be fascinating, seeing Spider-Man take over after the quote-unquote the golden era of superheroes.
Yeah. And I think that's why they made Peter Parker so young in this. Because they have to make new Avengers. There will be new Avengers added as people are taken out and things like that.
Yeah. I totally watched Tigra as a Avenger. Absolutely. Yeah. She hot, yo.
So, there was one thing. We're not going to go and say what it looks like or anything like that, but what did you think of the second Spider-Man outfit?
It actually, what it reminded me of was the Iron Spider outfit.
That's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, man. Like, the only thing you didn't see is like the extra arms and whatnot on the back of it, but it really does look like the Iron Spider outfit that Tony Stark makes for Spider-Man eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it looked cool.
Oh, it was really cool. I'm not saying it wasn't cool. I'm just saying like that's what it looked like.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like. Anyways, so, you know, there's a lot of rumors going around of, you know, a lot of Easter eggs, I guess, that dropped for who the possible villains for the next Spider-Man movie could be. Shocker, because the only reason I say shocker is he was never apprehended in this movie.
Yeah, that's true.
But then there was also, you said Scorpion, right?
Yeah, and I'd really like seeing a Scorpion with a really good Scorpion suit, because that was one of my favorite villains in Spider-Man.
Yeah. And then...
What's wrong with Scorpion?
The same thing was wrong with most of Spider-Man's villains. They're fucking bank robbers.
That's not fucking argument for every fucking villain in every fucking series. It's like the main villain ends up as this bank robber. Fucking the Joker's a bank robber, for Christ's sake.
No, the Joker is a murderer.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and murderers
far
can't
cooler
be bank robbers?
than a bank robber. You gotta finance he plays with a lot of chemicals.
He's a homicidal bank robber. There you go.
Well, and then,
no,
like,
he's a homicidal murderer who has to rob banks.
Homicidal murderer is a fucking redundancy.
Well, obviously.
Well, and then
homicidal murderer.
Right. Scarecrow. Okay, Scarecrow is a drug dealer. Technically, he's a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, basically all of Spider-Man and every other person's villains are essentially just like minor mundane criminals that get pushed to extremes.
Yeah. How many banks did Thanos rob?
Who?
Thanos. How many banks does he rob?
Thanos.
Well, no. But like, okay, so like if you look at like Lex Luthor, he's a wannabe dictator. Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't rob a lot of banks.
Well, no, but like, okay, and then you also have.
But he's still a criminal in its own way.
He's a criminal.
Yes, and it's not a bank robber.
Yeah, and I just said that all of superheroes' villains are criminals pushed to extremes.
Well, given extreme power, which pushes them to extremes of their chosen profession.
So Thanos is basically like a hardcore dictator of the fucking galaxy.
Okay, but
No, he's not. He doesn't want to rule everyone. He just wants them all to die.
well, and then you have like
Okay, so everybody's Jews in Thanos' eyes.
Pretty much.
Apocalypse is a wannabe
How's
god.
that different?
What?
Apocalypse is a wannabe god.
No, Apocalypse is a god.
Whatever.
He's a mutant god.
Yeah, he's a
Technically.
mutant. But
Technically.
Demigod. Really? But, come on.
God, we're just gonna be arguing semantics this whole time.
did you see what Hateful put in the chat there, or what Hack put in the chat? Hateful.
Why is Tanuki standing on a syringe? Oh, a lot of people don't know about his massive drug habit, but I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah,
talk
don't
out
out
of
the
turn
guy.
here,
Jeez.
but, Tanuki likes to ride the white horse once in a while. Chase the dragon, chase the dragon. That's all.
What?
We're all
So
I'm so confused.
we accept him for who he is, though.
yeah.
Wait, is this like the fucking Lego? That's a fucking building, damn it. Jesus fucking Christ, Hack. Open your goddamn eyes. Fucking hell.
And then the other rumor for possible supervillains for Spider-Man was the Sinister Six, which is...
That I would like to see. But then they would have to bring in Venom and Carnage.
But remember what we talked about last week? They're making the Venom movie. Venom, I think that Sony is trying to sell back the Spider-Man series to Marvel.
God, that would be a godsend. I hope so.
If they sell Spider-Man, they get Carnage and Venom back. Because they're part of that universe.
That'd be fucking amazing, honestly.
Did they do a Carnage?
No, they're making a Venom movie, though.
Oh,
And Carnage is
right.
rumored to be in it, but I don't know.
That'll be interesting.
So,
Yeah, at least.
and I think
Someone
Venom...
that isn't a bank robber. That'd be pretty cool.
Now
Okay.
that may be something that we're going to have to eventually do is watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't want to do it. You can't make me.
I fucking want to watch a lot of shit, but I have.
Yeah, all the shit that I was supposed to watch, I never watched.
You don't fucking say, huh?
Shut up, Walking Dead. You're like
that's one show out of what? 4 you have to watch?
3.
Okay, get back to me on Walking Dead when you've watched all 3 of those.
Fine. Did you watch Prison Break?
I watched the first season of Prison Break, but none of the new shit.
Yeah, they just came out with a new season, and I was hoping to talk about it. I sat there and I rewatched most of the old season. Then you told me you hadn't even watched it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing it.
Well, then that wasn't even on the agenda.
Could have been. I blame you.
Could have been. It's not, though. So, the other 4 were on the agenda. They were on previous podcasts we talked about.
So, anyways, speaking about TV shows.
I'll sweep that under the rug.
Yeah, well, we got to
Anyways.
move on. We
Fine,
can't sit
fucker,
here and
move
yell
on.
at each other for 3 hours.
Right back at the marriage. It's awesome. Awesome.
Anyways, the MCU universe damage control.
Yeah, so Damage Control, the only things that we really know about it is that it's been picked up by ABC. It's based off of some characters that you meet in this movie, the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, and it's supposed to be a comedy show. That's all we know about it. We have no dates. We have nothing.
Which kind of sucks because that's kind of interesting, at least.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but they have time. That's the good thing about it, is they do have time.
Though
It'll be based on the actual Damage Control group, right?
Yeah. Yeah, off the comics. In fact, one of the people that you see in this movie is actually dressed exactly like one of the characters from the comics. Some chick wearing a green blouse or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
A chick in a green blouse.
Yeah, she's an older lady. I don't know.
Oh,
She,
got
I,
it.
Okay, you checked off two of his boxes. Green blouse and old lady. Hateful's all on that shit.
he
Yeah,
knows
I
exactly what
totally
I'm
know.
talking about.
I'm right there with you, man.
I don't know. I just saw a thing about it, and that's all I saw.
If you're really quiet, you can hear him fapping in the corner.
Yeah, I do that too.
What, fap in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you fap in the corner so nobody else has to step in that shit.
To random chicks in a green blouse.
that are much
That are
older than you
they're
are.
all G-MILFs.
Totally my kink right there.
You heard it first. G-MILFs are Hateful's kink.
It's just gilf, jackass.
Gilf?
Yes.
It's not G-MILF?
Yeah.
No.
Damn it, you lied to me again, fucking Metalocalypse.
So, anyways, the other show that's supposed to come out, it's going to be on Freeform, which is like the SJW version of ABC, which is already bad enough as it is. It's called Cloak and Dagger, and I have no idea what this is, but it's supposed to be some sort of superhero love story. It comes out in winter 2008. I don't know. Can you guys elaborate on what it is exactly?
Cloak and Dagger. I'm sure Hateful has more of a variant on it than May. I just have a very small inkling of it.
It's just another low level superhero duo.
Yeah, like kind of like
Essentially.
Kind of
Hawk
like
and
Iceman.
Dove in DC.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah. Street level, they fight a lot of bank robbers. 'Cause that's what you do. That's what you do in Marvel. You fight fucking bank robbers and then you save the universe somehow.
Well, there's an
But
exception to
in
this
between
rule.
that, it's just bank robbers.
There is an exception to this rule, and that would be the Punisher, who fights everybody. In fact, he killed the entire Marvel comic universe. Everybody in it.
So the two people who are like the
Everyone's
most
seen that,
powerful people in the world are Punisher and Deadpool. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Only
technically-
in alternate timelines, yeah.
Yeah, technically, from what I understand, Spider-Man is actually.
Hulk also done it. There's
Well,
a few others.
I've heard that the
The
most.
Century could do it right now if he wanted to, because he's a nut.
Anyways,
The person that I've actually heard is the most powerful superhero is actually Spider-Man. Pound
what,
for
because
pound.
of his ability to predict danger and whatnot.
No, because of his tensile strength of his muscles. He's super strong.
Oh, okay.
He's a
how's that-
15-year-old that lifted thousands of pounds off of himself in this movie.
Yeah, and how's that
Yeah.
going to defeat Thanos? How's that?
I
gonna
don't know. It's just a thing I heard. Shut the fuck up.
God damn, maybe you should research that thing you heard first.
I'm sorry. I have not had time to read 50 years worth of comics. My bad.
I didn't even have to read 50 years of comics.
That's pretty good.
I'm
It's
gonna.
a thing I heard. It's perfect. Perfect.
I don't know. It was a thing I read. Fuck, and it wasn't even recent. It was a while back.
Yeah, it's fucking wrong. Whenever that
Yeah,
was,
it's
fucking
extraordinarily wrong.
I'm gonna light both of you on fire.
wrong.
Tanuki,
Marvel
talk about
actually-
fucking Darksider 3 for a minute.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, I'll talk about Darksider 3. So the Darksider 3 trailer came out a couple days ago, and I'm not sure I'm excited about it. It's
Wait,
weird
the
to say
super
because I'm
fan is
actually-
not. You're a super fan, but you're not excited about it.
No,
I'm not necessarily a super fan. I am a fan though, but it's just the way the personality is with Fury. It kind of puts me off. Where I'm a big fan of War from the first game, and War's what really drugged me into it because I liked his personality, I liked the character and all that, and all the stuff he went through. And this is prior to when War goes out and fights the actual corruption to clear his name. Now, Fury is going out to fight the Seven Deadly Sins who have taken over this section of Earth. In the prior game, it was Death who was fighting to clear War's name.
wait. So there's a horseman named Fury who's fighting the seven deadly sins that they should be a fucking part of.
No.
Is that what's happening here?
No, the
Fury-
7 deadly sins are a separate thing than the 4 horsemen. And in fact,
Right.
Fury's not a fucking 4 horseman. Fury takes
But there's
Oh
over.
my god,
Fury
get the
thing in
fuck
it.
over that. Get the fuck over that.
You
But
have.
it would. Why wouldn't it just be one of the 7 deadly sins fighting as named Fury? Because that would make sense.
It's all about the
Gotcha.
4 horsemen. This whole series is about the 4 horsemen.
But there's no 4th horseman named Fury.
I
There
know,
was
which they
death,
should have.
pestilence, famine, and war. That's it.
Yeah, they should have just gone with pestilence.
Yeah, they should have, but they didn't
Also,
because they're stupid.
the four horsemen are war, death, strife, and fury.
So it's war, anger, and death. Nice. Awesome.
Dude,
You get like 3 wars and death. That's
you also got to
a beautiful
realize
war.
that Norse mythology is also tossed into this. You basically throw everything out the window and just kind of go with the series. It's like, fuck it, I don't care. It's kind of like God of War. It's like, you know what? All historical accuracies of this series go out the window, so who gives a fuck?
Here's the difference between that. At least God of War didn't just make shit up as it went, like different names for things, different powers and shit. It took the thing and just slightly skewed it a little bit. Instead of going, oh, the God of War, you know what, we're going to make him the god of fucking flowers and puppies.
Oh, you know what? I'd rather just have a game that's fucking fun than always accurate.
It was, like I said, it wasn't accurate. It just skewed things a bit. It gave an alternate timeline to Greek mythology, whereas this just rewrites it all.
Wait. So
I
you're in your
agree with
historical
Laura.
accuracy from video games. So
Laura.
you want everybody who ever does a history test play Assassin's Creed.
Wait, say that again?
You basically want to have like, oh, you're going to take a history test? You might as well just play Assassin's Creed. You'll get the gist of it.
Okay.
You'd know people that actually died in that timeline because those are all accurate.
And the cool thing about at least the first bunch of games, not the new shit, is they were accurate and fun.
So you have to have accuracy to have fun.
No, but you can have both.
Yeah, but you don't need both.
Yeah, but if you're not going to follow the accurate
wait.
thing,
No.
why not
Stubby.
just make up
Stub-
your
no,
own?
no, 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 no.
Yeah, you can just
Stubby,
make up your
Stubby.
own characters.
Stubby, do you need accuracy to enjoy a game?
It helps.
No, for you personally, it helps you.
Okay, we'll put it this way. I'm the guy that sits there and every time that they do CPR or show military uniform on TV or a movie, I freak the fuck out going, that's fucking wrong.
Stolen valor.
Okay, that's
Stolen
fucking
valor.
fine. That's fucking fine. I don't need accuracy to enjoy a game.
That's because you're drunk.
No, it's because I just decide to play a game for what it is. Now, within the confines of that reality of the game, if shit goes off, yeah, it'll bother me a little, but not a whole lot.
Now, we'll put it this way. They basically changed 2 of the horsemen to whatever the fuck they wanted. Why didn't they just make up a whole new thing?
Hey, are you an atheist?
Does it matter?
Yeah, at this point, yes, it does. Are you an atheist?
Yes, you
No,
know
why do
I'm
you fucking care? Why do you care about...
because whether or not the Bible's
Christianity
real,
accuracy.
whether or not the Bible is real, it's still a book. You've heard me freak the fuck out about the Dark Tower series.
Yeah, okay, that's no fucking lie. He has a bit of a beef.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this.
It's not my
Or else
fault
we're
that
gonna
you're
talk about
fucking
this
wrong.
for 3 hours straight.
It's not my fault you're wrong.
It's not my fault you're retarded. Anyways.
That is not your fault, actually. Congratulations. That's the
back to
first true thing
marriage.
you've said so far.
Okay, King Retard. Let's get on with it.
Oh, your anniversary is going to be fun.
Oh, trust me, we're getting a divorce.
No, you're not.
Yeah, because you're a little bitch.
Oh! From all the cock you sucked, I'm sure.
Whatever. It's because you're not satisfying enough. I'm just saying.
You'll suck all those other guys' cocks, but not mine. I guess we know who wears the pants in the family.
I mean, can you really call that a cock? I mean, isn't it just a miniature version?
Yeah, you weren't saying that when I was using my fingers so talently.
Your fingers are not your cock, jackass.
Yeah, I know, but I can make
Anyways,
up for lack of cock size.
let's move on from this. This is just getting weird.
This is so awesome.
I'm glad we're entertaining.
we're gonna talk about fucking dead babies after this.
The baby
I
was
will
still
welcome
alive,
that
actually.
over us arguing with each other about semantics.
So, anyways,
Trust me, we could argue semantics for fucking months.
and we've done it. We'll do it again too.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking
anyways,
Christ on nails.
So good.
seeing as Hateful brought it up, let's go ahead and. So every few shows, probably every 3 or 4 shows, we're gonna have Hateful on, and we're gonna watch a movie. And
They're not scary movies, Hack.
No, they're just fucked up. That's why this is the search for the most fucked up movie ever made.
Yay.
And we actually only watched one. We were supposed to watch 2, but we couldn't find the second one.
Yeah,
We'll get
sadly.
there. I got that. I can shoot you guys a file.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate that. So, this week we watched a Serbian film. And so, Tanuki, go ahead and get your grievances out of the way, and then I'll say my thing, and then we can talk to Hateful about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll state my grievances first before I point out the good things about the film. The naked brunch porn, because I don't want this fucking thing to be shut down.
Brunch. All right.
Naked in brunch B porn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Kind of like cheese pizza. That's what we call it. Anyways,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I got it. I got it.
yeah. I'll post it inside chat real quick.
Making them mnemonic devices.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, we've talked about sucking dicks for like a half an hour, and you're worried about this.
But this is real. This is fucked up though. It's a naked brunch.
And now I know what you're talking about. Just put it in the chat, and we'll just put it this way: there are things in this movie that we've all tackled individually in real life that we're very against, even more than the social justice stuff.
Yeah, this is
You guys are assuming an awful lot about my position on things.
Hey, I'm talking about my position.
Yeah. Well, besides, we said we'd talk to you later. You shut up.
All right.
I had to take a fucking break to this film. It was mainly because of Naked Brunch, honestly.
No.
And other
Okay.
than that, it
So
was a
wait.
really boring film.
Wait. Hack said something in the chat.
Yeah, lots of people have.
Yeah. So basically, what it is it's newborn baby porn, and I mean, you don't actually see anything, but you hear it, and it's kind of it's
disturbing.
But you know what? I mean, that was probably the most disturbing point of the entire movie.
Yeah, honestly, everything else did not bother me all that much because it was just kind of like going through and, oh, well, that's fucked up, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why I said it was soft.
yeah. So I sat there and after the first 15 minutes of it, I was like, man, this is really boring. It's a long movie for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's a slow burn.
So
Yeah.
I turned it to 1.5 speed and just watched it that way. And I feel like I didn't miss anything.
You saw the Alvin and the Chipmunks version of Serbian film.
Well, I mean, it's not like I
That's a
can
good way to put it.
I couldn't understand anything that they said anyway, so.
Well, it was all in subtitles, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. I just had
You
to
guys
read
don't
really
speak
fast.
Serbian?
I do not. Do you?
Oh man, no, I don't. I'm kidding.
Oh, sorry to fucking disappoint you.
Come
Bring
on,
all the fucking chips to the table now.
so uncultured.
No shit.
You mean,
Yeah.
A pre-plot synthesis?
Synopsis.
Synopsis.
she spelled synopsis wrong, but that's okay.
Anyways, essentially, this guy who's a porn star, he is really well known, and he's considered the artiste of porn.
Apparently because he fucks so well or some shit, and he makes everybody come, and it's all great. Yay!
Yeah, and all the girls want to marry him for some odd fucking reason, even though he degrades them beyond reason. Now, he gets married and he has a kid, and they're starting to run low on funds, and he's trying to make better money. So he picks up a job doing this thing that a former co-star of his,
who now does donkey shows.
Who does? Yeah, she does donkey shows now. If you're not aware, if you're not aware of that, she fucks animals now for coin.
Interspecies erotica.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta make it politically correct. Gotcha.
I was making a Clerks 2 reference.
Yeah, I totally got that actually. I actually have Clerks too. I think I'm gonna watch
Semantics.
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 Yeah, that's the word of the day. Semantics.
That's the word of your life. What are you talking about?
I fucking hate you. Anyways, so they basically, he goes in and he starts out kind of soft, where it starts to get like kind of very hardcore abuse style porn.
Yeah, he has to punch his chick in the face a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Well, that's not even the first one. The first one is when he has to get his dick sucked while looking at a film of a girl getting ready for school.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
that was.
I didn't
strange.
really. I mean, I get it. You know why they did it, but why did they start there? Whatever.
That's just where you start sometimes.
I think
sometimes you just gotta start at the beginning.
That's right.
I don't know. Overall, the film was boring. It was slow, and that's the problem with all these artistic style films. They're always really boring and slow.
Well, the problem is that it was more of like a shock value film.
Yeah.
And with shock value films, the problem is like if you're kind of like muted to the shock value, it has no effect on you.
Yeah.
And really, there was only like one part for both of us, and that was the newborn porn. That was the only part that was kind of rough for either of us. Other than that, it's like the entire movie was just kind of blasé.
Yeah.
Though I will say, the cinematography of that film, the way they shot it, like how crystal clear the scenes were, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's as fucked up as the movie was, in certain parts, it was well shot.
Yeah, that's about that. Yeah, that's probably the best thing you could say for it. So, Hateful.
Really?
What did you think of the film?
I liked it. It's still a little soft. It's not anything really amazing, but that's why we're going to start off with something like that. It's a very specific type of the quote-unquote fucked up movies. Sorry. That's the more artsy, cerebral stuff. There's quite a few that try to go that route. Serbian film kind of fucks up because they went a little too on the side of shock.
I can see that entirely. Yeah.
Yeah. So most people watching, the shock's gonna hit them real good, but they're never really gonna think, which sucks because it is definitely a thinking movie.
Yeah, and I get the point of it. I mean, because, Serbia's been war-torn for years. There's a lot of orphans, blah, blah, blah. So
it's not just that. It's about what drives us as people.
Our baser instincts, basically.
You got the Yeah, I'm an artsy hipster. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, real quick, seeing as we're gonna acknowledge Hack in the chat real quick, when he rapes his son is not dead. His son
Yeah,
dies
his
at the
son's
very end of
actually
the movie.
alive. He's just in like a drug-induced coma almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so you have the porn star whose main goal is to provide for his family and, you know, try to get a nest egg to really start that new life that he was pretty much failing at. You got your super artsy fartsy fucking director where everything's okay no matter how fucked up it is, because
anything's okay as long as it's in the pursuit of art.
Exactly. And that's
which the problem with people like that is with trying to pursue that level of art, you also lose the common like core of what art is.
Yeah, like, okay, so you remember when Milo did that, oh, I'm gonna bathe in pig's blood or whatever thing, and they called that art? I'm like, I honestly, I don't get how that's art. That's just somebody trying to shock you. That's it. That's not art.
Don't get me wrong. Art is subjective, but there has to be a level where eventually it's just being done for the art of, like, just the act of shocking people.
Yeah. That's, in a nutshell, that's kind of the whole artsy community, and by and large, kind of the whole progressive community as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a much deeper movie once you get past, you know, screwing babies.
Yeah. And I mean, we'll put it this way. I wanted to see this movie for a while because, you know, I've been looking for something that'll shock me. And nothing in it really shocked me because, first off, I read a synopsis of it before I watched the movie, so I knew what was coming. The way that it was described was actually more horrific than what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole point. That one part was probably more well done than anything else they really did in the movie, because you force people to start imagining for themselves. That's really good.
Really putting the
good way
image up to the user than it is what the artist can actually show in the film.
Exactly. That's always a good thing. Like even in horror movies, you know, you really want to freak someone out. You don't ever show the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's essentially the Jaws effect. Where it's like, yeah, you could have like gone through and shown Jaws for the entire movie, but it's more like scary trying to imagine what it is until you finally see the thing.
Exactly. So this was an attempt at being cerebral, which kind of fell flat, sadly. But it's a good way to break into all this.
Oh, Hack seems to be having a fit in chat about modern art.
Yeah, we're not reading that aloud.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, overall, it was a boring film. The thought that you know, where it tries to make you think, okay, I get it, but I don't know.
They didn't do that well, though.
Yeah,
no.
It really fell flat.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I mean,
see, to make that work, you have to have the lead character want to think as well.
Which they took that away in the last 20 minutes of the movie. Completely.
Exactly. They completely destroyed it because they put him on a fucking drug bender and made him not even aware of everything within his own mind.
Yeah, see, if they really wanted to make it fucked up, they would have had to make him want to do the things that he did.
That would have been a better think piece.
We'll get to those down the line.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but we're being critical of this movie right now.
Yeah, we're just trying to ease you guys into it. We're not going to start off fucking balls to the wall.
Yeah, and but that was my problem with where this movie went. Is it didn't?
They took all aspects of control away from the primary character.
I mean, in certain situations that can be good, but in this situation, it would have been more interesting to have him be in control.
Yeah.
I think the point is eventually, no matter what your position is in things, eventually you're not in control.
Well, I would think it's like if you let your addictions or your drug fueled fantasies slowly overwhelm you, then you'll lose control inevitably.
Well, but the thing is that wasn't even his drug fueled fantasy. What it was him being forced to do something.
But what I'm saying is that could have been what they were trying to portray. But they completely fucked it up.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Again, it's soft. This is.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's way worse out there. I mean, this movie was just
better. Way better.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's not that bad. It's just a movie.
Yeah.
You don't need to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have to take it seriously. It's just if we're going to be critical about things, then why not? It's interesting.
Yes. I agree.
Heck, that's very cute. That's a cute.
Yeah, she's funny, isn't she?
I don't know why she's so mad about this. It's adorable, but
you get 2 head pats tonight.
So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, fuck you.
Fucking AC unit.
Dude, I cannot wait until winter when I don't have to have the damn thing on.
Oh fuck.
So as it stands right now, what do each of you think the most fucked up movie you've seen is?
Oh, that's interesting. Should have thought about this before.
Maybe Itchy the Killer. Prior to this.
I could see that.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched.
That's actually a really good film. That's a good film.
Really good character study.
Yeah, it really is.
For insane people.
I know there's a couple that I've seen that are not this movie. I haven't seen Ichi the Killer, but I don't know. I can't think of any names of any movies or really what they were about. So, but I know that there was some that were more fucked up than this.
Yeah.
That I've seen, I should say. No, it's Ichi as in ICHI.
Yes.
Yeah, one
the killer. It's one in Japanese.
Which is Neo. It's the Matrix.
That's adorable.
I know, that was cute, wasn't it?
Adorable.
I wish I'd be a fan of the fucking Matrix.
Oh, did you hear that they're rebooting the Matrix already?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't hear that? Oh my god, they're rebooting the Matrix. They're redoing the entire thing.
Hack, trust me, you should watch Ichi the Killer then. If you really think that your porn's worse than it, go give it a look-see.
So
even Ichi isn't even that bad though. It's good.
No. Actually, it's a really good film. As far as plot goes and all that, and character studies and all that, it's a really fascinating movie in itself.
It is.
So what do you think of? Because I know you've seen it. What do you think of Cannibal Holocaust? Is it worse or better? Is it worse or not as bad as this?
It's a lot more fun to watch, but it's not as interesting to think about. Because
it's more just pure violence.
It's a little more on the gore side, and it's more like a zombie movie. It's more
okay.
That's interesting.
A little more entertaining knowing that a lot of that is real. But
fair enough.
What's that new one that just came out that what's his face did?
What, Green Inferno?
Yeah, that one. Have you seen that one
What?
yet?
The who?
The Green
Yeah,
Inferno?
kind of like the spiritual successor to Cannibal Holocaust called Green Inferno.
Yeah, it was made by Eli Roth, who did Hostel.
I don't like Eli Roth's work.
Oh, okay. Then okay, we'll kind of eyeball it.
I might give it a shot, but you know, if it's in this realm, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
But,
it's supposed to be the spiritual successor to Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that.
Well, I guess you're gonna check it out.
Did
Well,
Eli
Roger-
Roth have to legally prove that people were still alive after filming this?
I don't think so.
I doubt it. You don't get that kind of raw grittiness anymore, so you can't really call yourself a spiritual successor when the whole spirit was being fucked up.
I don't know. They call fucking that one fucking thing of spiritual because it's a successor to Banjo-Kazooie. It's a piece of shit.
The what?
Video games are not the same, and you know it.
Yeah. The spiritual successor to X. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that as a term.
Tanuki's getting drunk.
Not even really.
I'm
I was
joking.
already drunk.
Oh, okay. So you're just maintaining drunk. Okay, gotcha.
These
Yeah,
level-
I'm
these
maintaining my
level-
buzz.
Yeah, they did a bit more than kill a turtle hack. But,
Oh yeah.
the people were all alive.
Yeah, and that's what's real. That's what really matters. This was also before groups like PETA and everything like that.
Ugh, PETA.
Fucking PETA.
What a piece of
Well,
shit.
heck,
PETA.
we're just about done here. This is actually the last thing that we have to talk about.
So if you want to jump in on private, we don't mind.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm actually getting really hungry because this is the first time I'm probably going to be able to eat in like 48 hours, like actual substantial food. Oh, for those of you that don't know, that we almost didn't have this week because I've been dealing with a really bad kidney stone, and it actually passed right before I went and saw Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, we lucked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm actually really glad that passed through real quick and it all went okay.
What are you talking about? It was 4 days of excruciating pain and
Yeah, I'm
complete-
glad it's over with.
Yeah, God, it was so bad.
Yeah, see, as much as me and Subby act like we hate each other, we actually give a shit of each other's well-being.
Yeah, at least a little bit.
A little bit, at least.
As does every good marriage.
So why do I have no idea why I get so many kidney stones, but it does happen. I've had this is number 4 this year, so
See, right now, fucking Sofane and Fat Pack are watching Metallica and Volbeat. I get to hear that me and Subconscious Devil are like a married couple.
Yep.
wait, they're
That's what I
doing
get to go
what?
through.
Well,
They're in
so
a
Fane
concert?
and Fat Pat hear that how much?
Not enough.
It's just your turn. It's their night off. Now you guys are just picking up the slack.
God damn it. Anyways,
It's very kind of you.
also, yeah, this is gonna be a new thing that we're gonna be doing off and on. The watching of really fucked up films. And we're also gonna try putting our format like this out onto SoundCloud.
Yeah, we're gonna be. We're actually looking at SoundCloud, which will probably be the first one we get onto. Podbean, Stitcher, and iTunes.
Yes, eventually.
But I have to do a lot of research because I'm the only one that does the research. So
Yeah.
seriously, he
I'm just-
talks about how charming he is, but I'm the one that actually does all the stuff.
No, he does all the research and all that, and I bring the bands. That's about it.
You show up,
he's,
yeah. You
He's
show
the
up.
much more valuable person to this conversation than me.
Okay, when we're fucking rich and shit, everybody remind him he said that.
Dude, I will remind myself. You don't need to do that. I can remember that.
70-30. That's all I'm saying. 70-30.
No, remember, I got this podcast off the ground because otherwise we would have kept thinking of names for fucking months.
Yeah, well, what was the first name that we used? It was shit, and you know it.
Yeah, and if we didn't use that shit name, we wouldn't have gotten to this point.
That's true. Which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but I started numbering them. Starting with this one. This one is number
That's a
14.
fucking brilliant idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that we should probably start numbering them so that way we know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, at least able to pretend like you know.
I think it's just we're both kind of still recovering from VidCon a little bit. We're still trying to get back into the groove of things.
God, well, that my entire body is aching right now just from being sick so long, basically. Like,
Yeah.
I actually have a fever right now. I feel like dog shit.
I'm not surprised. Anyways,
So-
should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hateful, thank you for coming in and talking with us for a while.
And thank you so much for helping us start this new segment.
Yes, this will be an interesting segment. I like it.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's definitely given us something to talk about and kind of do like, I don't know what the proper term would be for it, but just like looking within ourselves and looking at the film itself more.
Yeah, I think this will make us better movie critics in general.
Yeah, I really do like doing the breakdown of things.
Fighting past that initial shock value or whatever that particular movie is using.
Yeah.
Generally a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, we have to
You
basically...
can't be the most charming one if you're in the chat.
Yeah,
That's not how that works.
Yeah, this is not how this
Subby's
works.
obviously the more charming one.
Well, I'm the more everything one, really. Well, except for the drunk. You're the more drunk one.
Yeah. That just makes me more entertaining.
This is true. This is why I have you on.
Yeah, everybody needs a fool.
Remember, 80-20, everybody. 80-20.
Yeah, I remember this because eventually I'm gonna blow my brains out. Like I'm gonna realize I bring nothing. I'm gonna bring nothing to this, and he's gonna succeed. And I'm just gonna die alone.
What are you talking about? You're gonna get 10%.
What happened to 70-30?
Oh, that was like 10 minutes ago.
I fucking hate you.
All right, Laura. See you later.
Have a good one, Laura.
All right.
Good times.
Bye, Laura. You have a wonderful evening. Anyways,
guys, thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you hopefully next week. I don't know what we have to go see. What do we have to go see?
God, I don't even know what's next week. We've been putting this off for so long that I haven't kept up with things.
Yeah, and I finally had enough money to go see one movie, so we went and saw this.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with us right now.
Heck, I may end up doing something later. I'm not sure. It just depends on how I feel after I eat.
Okay, War of the Planet of the Apes. War for the Planet of the Apes.
Is that next week?
July 14th.
Fuck. What else comes out?
And that horror film Wish Upon, which I don't think we're gonna go see because that looks retarded.
Yeah, no. We may go see...
Oh shit! In 2 weeks, in July 21st, Dunkirk and Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we know we're going to see Valerian.
Yeah, and
For
then
sure.
the week after that's Atomic Blonde.
We're going to see that. We may go see Dunkirk.
And maybe Emoji Movie.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's why I said fucking maybe.
Yeah, and I'm saying no. But then again, we did say that we would go see the movies, so that way they don't have to.
Yeah, it's part of the deal.
Oh, by the way,
Sure.
we didn't say this earlier. Go see Spider-Man: Homecoming, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a fantastic film.
It is. It is really good.
Like it's even as far as like Spider-Man's films go, it really
It is the best Spider-Man film.
yeah, it mainly though it emphasizes the aspects of the Marvel universe currently because a lot of Marvel universe now is getting a lot darker. But at the beginning where it was like Iron Man and all that, like it was really like low tier stuff, like before like in phase 1, it had a light atmosphere. Like shit was dark, but at least it had comedic aspects, and this was kind of harking back to that, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, so next week, hopefully, we'll see War for the Planet of the Apes, because I'm actually excited to see that, but I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. But we're hoping. And then the week after will be possibly Dunkirk, but definitely Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets or something like that.
Yeah, we're both really excited to see that.
So, anyways, yet again, thank you for stopping by. We're actually ending it this time. Hateful, would you like to
Lord of the
shill?
Rings over here.
Would you like to shill?
No.
Okay,
Yes,
well, Hateful does
no
time-lapse
sports.
videos. Hateful does time-lapse videos. It's under Meet Your Effin' Maker Studios. All, no spaces, just crunch that bitch together.
We'll put the link in the description.
It's already there.
Good on you.
So if you want to, check the description. You can watch some really cool time-lapse videos. And he also does commissioned work. So hit him up on Twitter at
drawn by Hateful.
Hit him up on Twitter at One Hateful Bastard. He did do our background.
Everything.
Yeah, he did everything for our channel. So thank you, Hateful, for coming on.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Tanuki, say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.